Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee Michelle. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, and that share button. Also, drop some comments in the comment box to let me know what you think about my commentary. I like to thank you guys for watching my videos. The last video made it up to 2000K. I am so forever grateful. I want to give a shout out to all you guys for watching. I know it's probably a little things to most YouTubers or content creators, but I believe in the beginning when anyone starts, it's always a big deal when you get a lot of views, you know. Also subscribe so I can get up to reach my goal to get up to at least 1,000 subscribers. Um, Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. But today we're going to talk about Zachery Ty Bryan. Y'all remember him from Home Improvement? Okay. Y'all remember Brad? I remember Brad. I used to watch Home Improvement all the time when I came home from school as a kid. Now, he been in the news lately because he got problems putting his hands on women. I'm real keen about talking about domestic violence. And at some point, we have to keep talking about it until, it reaches the hearts of all America, all people, if we're human beings, to understand that domestic violence is a evil spiritual attack on the family. Domestic violence will wipe out the whole family. Domestic violence will rob you of your dreams. Domestic violence will leave you hurt and despair for a long time in your life. It's hard to recover from domestic violence. You know, I'm not a victim anymore. I'm a victor now. But, when I was going through it, it was a big deal. It was really hard to, uh, function even after I got out of that. So I can imagine what his ex fiance is feeling. I can imagine what any victim is feeling right now that's going through domestic violence. But Zachery Ty Bryan is an American actor and film producer. He is best known for his role as Brad Taylor on the ABC sitcom Home Improvement, you know. And in this article, I'm going to read to you guys. I know my reading is off, and I know because I do suffer from some dyslexia, and I ain't scared to tell y'all. I do. But I love to read. And, it is what it is. And then I'm from the South, so it does do all that crap. But anywho, the article I'm reading from Radar Online says Zachery Ty Bryan accused of hitting ex as she held their 2-year-old daughter and headbutting her father before his arrest. Now that's crazy. Dude is crazy. Oh, Brad. It says Zachery Ty Bryan alleged physical assault on his ex-fiance, Johnny Faye Cartwright, and her father, Ben. It says the affidavit detailing an incident that led to the Home Improvement star domestic violence arrest in July. In the documents obtained by Radar Online, Cartwright alleged Bryan hit her while she had her 2-year-old daughter in her arm. And when a man does shit like that with your child in your arm, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't care no more. They don't care about your life. They don't care about your kids' life. They don't care about their own fucking life. And I've been through that. I had that done, so I know when the police showed up at Eugene, Oregon residence, the responding officer noted he observed Johnny to have small brown colored bruises over her left eyebrow. He also noted that Cartwright had a scratch mark scratch marks on her arms, necks, legs, and back. The actor's former fiance told the officer she had allegedly been attacked by Bryan several times over the past week. Johnny said she was holding their 2-year-old daughter, Kennedy Bryan. Johnny said Zachery came at her and started hitting her, trying to get the phone back from her. Radar Online can also reveal that Bryan alleged attacked Cartwright's father, who arrived at the residence and reportedly saw the couple locked in a verbal dispute. Cartwright told the police that at some point, she called her father because she was afraid of how Zachery was acting. Ben recalled his alleged encounter with Bryan, which he said he got physical after he pulled out his phone and acted like he was filming so Zachery would stop. Really? Okay, so in order to get him to stop, you pull out your phone to film him so he could stop. That's telling to me. Cartwright dad claimed that Bryan charged at him, head-butting him and tackling him to the floor while ripping his phone out of his hand. This dude needs some help. And more than just psychological help, he might need to go down there and sit in that jailhouse for some time. At least 6 months to a year. You know. Child. Ben said Zachery left the residence with his phone. However, in the follow-up interviews days later, she made it a point to state that Bryan didn't hit but her father on purpose. Girl, he had but your daddy on purpose. He definitely did. You know, come on, somebody. Oh my God, and that's why in domestic violence, it's so hard to pick a side because you have these women like this. You know he beating your ass, but then when somebody else, the police or something get involved, then no, it wasn't like that. You know, I don't know why we do that as women. We be trying to protect the abuser so bad. We be trying to protect them so bad. The affidavit outlined that Cartwright shared 3 children with the actor and lives in Oregon with the kids, while Bryan resides in Southern California. She noted that he flew to Eugene days before to spend time with their children. Cartwright wasn't the only one with injuries. Zachery had scratches on his arm, neck, stomach, and cuts on his hand. Zachery told the people that he was attacked by Johnny. His ex had warned the cops that Bryan would also have marks on him because she was trying to get him off of her. The officer also noted that while he was observing injuries on the former child actor, the marks were in line with someone who's trying to get away from the fighter. Someone off. Anywho, it looked like she was trying to get away from him. That's what the officer was saying. Bryan also denies the incident with his one-time future father-in-law, telling cops he never had physically assaulted altercation with Ben. Radar had reached out to Bryan's lawyer for comment. As the Radar Online, the home improvement actor was indicted last month on 2 counts of felony assault with domestic violence. Bryan also was in the Oregon courtroom on Thursday over the July incident with Cartwright, in which he pleaded guilty to felony assaults in the 4th degree constituting domestic violence. Bryan received a downward dispositional departure to 36 months of supervised probation, 7 days jail, standard domestic violence condition. No contact with the victim without a probation officer approval. Now you see how they do this? You see how they did this? You know what I'm saying? And then when he turned around and go and unalive a hoe, then we don't know what happened. They need to go, if it's felony, they need to go ahead and let him sit down, you know. And it just like I don't know why we keep giving them chances after chances. Like this is the second one. Like what else? We gonna wait on the third one? Oregon, y'all need to get y'all shit together because that ain't right. I don't care how much a star this boy is. He deserved to do a little bit of time. Sometime. So wow, this is crazy to me. But yeah, that's what I want to talk to y'all about is Brad from Home Improvement, like to lay hands on women. Um, he just not a good person, evidently. I don't know the whole story. Excuse me. But any man who would put their hand on a woman with a child, you already know what type of person that is. And I also found this article right here from Entertainment Weekly. I'm gonna just read a little bit of it, not a lot. It says Zachery Tyler Bryan plead guilty to felony assault in connection with domestic violence. The former Homer star, 42, appeared in Oregon court Wednesday afternoon, pleading guilty to felony assault in the fourth degree. Like, if he pleaded guilty, why not let him do some time? As a part of the negotiation resolution, rather than spending 19 to 20 months in the Oregon Department, why not let him do that? Department correction, Bryan received a downward dispositional departure. What the hell is that? That also include the dismissal of a second count, 3 years of supervised probation, 7 days in jail, no contact with the victim without probation officer approval, and the treatment of alcohol and substance abuse is issued. Really? They just let this boy out because he uh um a celebrity. Bryan attorney John Kegels said in a statement to EW, Mr. Bryan was actually sentenced to 7 days, and he had already served and is required to serve and is not required to serve any more jail time. Mr. Bryan cared deeply about his family and has accepted responsibility for his recklessness, causing substantial physical pain to the mother of his 3 children. He wished to put this matter to rest and avoid future trauma to his family. Ah, bro, it's too late now. Trauma kind of lasts a long time, and it's also genetic, and so it probably gonna go down to your churn. So who knows? Bryan, best known for playing Tim Allen's eldest screen son, Brad Taylor, on the popular 90s sitcom Home Improvement, was arrested in July after police responded to a call for allegations of physical dispute between the male and the female at the residence in Eugene. He also was booked on multiple charges and released 6 days after his arrest. Bryan was previously arrested in 2020 for similar charges of assault against his then girlfriend, Johnny Faye Cartwright, and pleaded guilty to misdemeanor menacing and misdemeanor assault. Wow, and he still got out to do it again. Excuse me. Bryan said the 2020 arrest got so blown out of proportion and that he didn't even really get that physical. Okay. And at the end of the day, the police threw a bunch of counts at you because they ultimately want you to plead to something, he added. I could have fought it, but the more stress and drama. I got 2 misdemeanors and called it a day. So he don't even care. That's what he said. He said he got 2 misdemeanors and he called it a day. But you know what? I feel like they should have went on ahead and put his ass in jail. This already they said that incident happened in 2023. I mean 2020. Now it's 2023, and he turned around and did the same thing again. Okay. If he did it again, this nigga is 42 years old. Ugh. Dude is 42 years old, and you know what I'm saying? He too old for that. Too old. But yeah, I just want to bring that story to you guys. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. It ain't for me to even try to wrap my mind around how they're gonna let him walk away again when he like to put his hands on women. But that's the story I have for you guys today. Thank you for listening to my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And also things on their website. Y'all have a blessed Sunday. Bye.